everybody! So I just wanted to make a video which will be a part of an oncoming series called, So I'm here today to make a video on all the natural hair terminology, vocabulary, slang, all that kind of stuff. Because the other day I was talking to one of my girlfriends and she asked me, what do you do to your hair to make it so, what do you do to your hair? What are you doing? And I just started going off.
Well, on wash day I pre-poo and then I co-wash, and then you gotta make sure you don't use any sulfate-free shampoos, like a I use the inversion method, and all this, I just start spitting all this stuff at her.
And she's just like, and I'm like, and she's like, no, I don't know. So I was like, it didn't occur to me that some naturals who are just starting out, or maybe not even just starting out, gone like years into their journey, just don't know some of this terminology. And I was all like, I need to let the world know.
Here we go!
So the first one I want to start off with, which is what most of you are starting off with, is a twat. TWA. It stands for teeny weeny afro, which is pretty cute. And when I first heard of this, I was like, that kind of sounds like an insult, like teeny weeny afro. Like, I mean, I'm positive. Well, in some cases, I know it's not used to be an insult, even though it kind of sounds like one to me. But that's pretty much what it stands for. When you're first starting out being natural, and you've cut all your hair off, you cut all the damaged or relaxed hair off, you're pretty much left with a twat, or a TWA, teeny weeny afro. And the next one is a BAA, big ass afro. That's for afros to where your hair is just like huge. Next is co-wash. Co-washing your hair is when you use a conditioner instead of a shampoo to wash your hair with. This helps prevent damaging your hair or drying out your hair. Instead of using a shampoo and stripping your hair every wash day, you can use conditioner. And that when you do that, it's called a co-wash. Finger detangling. Pretty much another kind of self-explanatory thing is when you detangle your hair by using your phalanges. This helps prevent damage in the hair, like when you're using a small tooth comb or something like that, or even to keep you from using a Denman brush. Denman brush are usually good to detangle your hair with. I prefer to use my hands because if I'm separating through my hair and I feel a knot, instead of pulling more on the brush or comb that you're using, you can separate your hair and get to that individual knot and take it out. That's the most delicate. You want to give your hair some good loving. So if you really want to make sure you're not ripping out your hair or anything like that, you want a finger detangle. If your hair is thinning out, you want it to be thicker, you're going to want a finger detangle. If you see that your hair is really frayed, you have split ends, a lot of single strand knots, stuff like that, you're going to want a finger detangle. Next, I'm going to talk about a method called the inversion method. The inversion method is when you sit or put your body in a downward or upside down position after applying oils to your hair. Usually you'll use a stimulating oil like rosemary or peppermint, but you're going to want to dilute it with pretty much any other oil that's not an essential oil. Massage it into your scalp. Get into that downward position and then stay there for 4 to 10 minutes. Massage if you can in whatever position you choose. And you do this for 7 days straight. It'll help you grow your hair, or it says to help grow your hair an inch within a week, which I've seen a lot of naturalistas do this. They measure their hair before they do it, measure it afterwards, and lo and behold, there's a whole inch there. I've heard it's a very good method, but you do not want to do it more than once a week in a month. You're going to want to do this, like if you keep doing it week after week after week, your hair is going to adapt to it and it's just not going to really work anymore. So you're going to do at least 1 week out of the month. What it's doing is taking the blood, bringing it to your scalp. That brings a lot of nutrients into the scalp, which stimulates hair growth. Hair porosity, the ability for your hair to absorb moisture. This is very important to know about your hair because it'll help you determine, what kind of regimen or what you should be putting in your hair, how much you should wash your hair and stuff like that. And lucky for you, there's a porosity test you can take. Pretty much, you take your naked hair that has no conditioner, oils, butters, nada on it. You'll put in a clear glass of water, and depending on whether it stays on the top, kind of floats in the middle, or goes to the bottom, will depict whether you have low, high, or normal porosity. And then you can live your hair journey from there. And you'll know more about your hair. The more you know about your hair, the better you can take care of it, pretty much. And I just love to know everything about my hair. Hence, why I know a bunch of hair crap. Now, this is what really got me confused when I first started being a natural. I read that some lady saying, well, I'm a 4B natural, or I'm a 2C natural. I'm like, what are they talking about? I didn't know what's going on? So what that pretty much is, it's a hair grouping or hair typing system. Curl pattern is what your hair naturally looks like when it's wet. That is your curl type, your curl pattern, curl texture. That is you, girl. Let's say you are a 4B natural and you follow this girl who's a 2C natural. And you're like, I love her curls. They're so beautiful. I'm gonna follow her regimen just so my hair can look just like hers. Not gonna happen. You cannot change your hair texture without doing so chemically or manipulating it, and even then it's not permanent. It'll either grow out in what is your hair from the scalp, the way it curls out of your head. That's your curl type. Embrace it. It's beautiful. It's yours. Sealing oil and penetrating oil. These are very, 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 very important to know. A penetrating oil is an oil that penetrates the hair shaft. It'll get into your hair and support it from the inside. It'll give your hair all the nutrients. It'll seal moisture in from the inside. A sealing oil is pretty much lays on the outside of your hair. It'll seal the moisture in from the outside, so it won't, go in the hair, but it will protect your hair from the outside. Next is LCO, or the LOC method. Liquid or leave-in, oil, and then cream. And pretty much the same for LCO, liquid, cream, oil. This is the order in which you put products and stuff in your hair. Personally, I would rather use the LCO method because I like to put products in my hair by a degree of penetrating and non-penetrating, pretty much. I want things that easily go into my hair to get onto my hair first, and then things that pretty much stay on the outside to stay on the outside. Because if you put oil on your hair and then you try and spritz it with water, water's not really going to get in your hair as good as it would. You can use water, aloe vera juice to, moisturize your hair. Then you'll use a cream, which is pretty much like a creamy leave-in conditioner, and then you'll use your sealant oil. and that's how that works. Try both methods out, see which one works best for you, because what your hair likes, what your hair likes. So you can't really always go off of like what other people say. You gotta confront the follicles. Product junkie. It's pretty much a natural who buys way too many products and hair stuff for their own good. Like, you might be a product junkie if all your hair products in your cabinet looks like the owl in the hair store. That's just way too many. I'm not really counting like natural things like oils and honeys and essential oils, because I mean those aren't too bad. I'm talking about like brands and stuff. It could really end up damaging your hair in the long run, because say you just use way too many brands. Like, it's kind of okay if you use a bunch of products from one brand, but they each have their own thing to do, because I mean that's what they designed, you know, a line of hair products to do. But if you're using like 2 or 3 different brands, one brand might have something in it that just does not react good with another brand, and then when you put that in your hair, it's just gonna make it fall out. Well, it won't make it fall out, but it just might damage your hair. So this video is definitely gonna have to have a part 2, because I have so much I want to cover. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, but I hope this video made someone's natural hair journey just a little bit easier. Anyways, thanks for watching, much love, and may your curls grow like wildflowers.